I'm no fashion expert, but of course I needed to present this to you in honor of our guest. This was handcrafted by our very own Louis Fame. Nigerians call him coming up Mr. Daper, no one else but DENOLA Gray. And today we're talking fashion. I envy him, his skin, his tone, his accent, his outfit. He is everything. DENOLA Gray.
Thank you, Miss P. I mean, in Nigeria we call that a wash. You're washing me. You know, that is like too many compliments. But my skin is not popping. I have a zit right now, but it's cool. You look gorgeous, by the way. Are you being like semi-Nigerian patriotic right now in the green and white?
I didn't actually think about that, but that could work.
I'll take it. I'll take it on your behalf.
I'm Igbo though. If you had to give me an Igbo name, what would it be?
Chinyere.
Yeah.
Chinyere, or like, or maybe a Neka. Like that.
What do they mean?
I don't know what that means, but I'm not Igbo. I'm Yoruba.
Yoruba, not nice. Show up.
No, see, I'm Mwakba.
Hey!
Wella. No, but see, the thing is, there's this whole stigma about Yoruba demons, but I would like to say that this year, in June, I single-handedly destroyed that stigma and I introduced the YAC, the Yoruba Angel Coalition.
So you're an angel?
Yeah. You can see my halo? It's like right here.
Do you put particular effort in standing out?
No. I think at any given point, I just want to be the best version of myself. So, and that it comes out in my clothes or like the things I say and even the people I talk to. I just love good vibes. I just love being comfortable. I want to be free, you know? I just like do whatever I want.
You're too refined to be a free man, because free people are usually
quite savage. Well,
yeah.
I would thank my mother for that. My mother is very she's very prim and proper, so she kind of brought us up to be very to be gentlemen, you know.
Is she supportive of you going all the way into the colors? Because I know the men usually stick to the gray, the brown,
the dark colors. Yeah. My mom is the most supportive person on the planet. She would, I mean, sometimes she may not understand my outfit. She's like, are you sure you? I'm like, don't talk to me about that. But she's very supportive, and she knows that at the end of the day, you know, my main goal is self-preservation. I'm not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize, you know, my life or my career.
Let's talk fashion. Okay. I know that's a big part of your life right now.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you work in fashion, you think fashion, you breathe fashion, you write fashion.
I do.
When I say fashion, what do you think about? What comes to mind?
Fashion generally is a tool. Style is the finished product. So all the clothes that you have, that's fashion. But putting it together in your own unique way, that's style.
And what do you think about being trendy when it comes to fashion? You know, because everybody thinks that you have to follow a certain trend at a certain period. Are you one of those who like, you know, this is what's happening now, this is what's trending, let's do this?
I think trends are transient. They don't last long. They kind of, it's a blip in the grand scheme of things. Style is more long-lasting because it's subjective. Not two people have the same style. You know, even if they dress similar, their style is so different because body types, all of that comes into play and all that stuff. But trends are not long-lasting. They're fun, you know, kind of like taking 5 shots of vodka at once. But once
I love that.
Yeah, but once it wears off, you're kind of like, I'm over it. You know, I have a hangover now. I'm done. It's canceled.
And what do you think about criticism? Because you criticize fashion quite a bit.
You know, especially in Nigeria, because people try to be politically correct or they rather hide behind a computer and say things about other things.
Cyberbullies.
I find that when I'm criticizing fashion, I never criticize the people because I will never attack anyone's character because I don't know these people. I will criticize fashion choices, not necessarily style choices, because you have a style and you're going towards something, but you use the wrong tools for it. So that's why I criticize the fashion of the style.
I know you're bigger when it comes to like men's fashion, but yeah. I'm gonna drag you into the latest fashion.
Oh man, see, I feel like talking about women's fashion or hair or beauty or anything is always like very delicate because y'all get kill me for this.
Sensitive.
I don't like talking about hair. I'm like, don't ask me about hair. I'm like, any kind of hair you want to do is perfect. You look fine either way.
I'm gonna dig your grave right now.
Come on, Pam. I thought we were friends.
We are. We're out of here. We are. But I need to make sure the world knows what you think today.
Okay.
Sweet stuff.
Oh, Lord.
So what do you think about women who love to dress sexy, but they don't necessarily, in quotes, they don't necessarily, in quotes, have the right body type?
And this is not me, BSing for political
Just
correctness.
honest.
Honestly, I think that, anyone can dress sexy, no matter your body type. It's just a matter of choosing the right fit of the outfit. You can be sexy, you could be a bigger woman, a full-figured woman, and still be sexy. No one's stopping you from doing that. Just don't wear clothes that are too small for you. Because the people that are smaller, that are wearing your tighter fitting clothes, that's their size. So how about you find that in your size too? You know, you don't want things spilling out where they're not meant to be spilling out. When it comes to being sexy, it's about strategically placed fabric, not constricting fabric. You don't want to look as if you're being tied up by a ball of fabric, no. You want to look like the fabric is falling gracefully on your curves.
Gracefully on your curves.
Gracefully on your curves.
Do you necessarily feel a woman has to be a size, I'm not going to go all the way down to a 6, but let's say an 8 to 10 to be fashion? You got me.
I'm like, what is that?
That's the answer to my question, actually. So you don't necessarily have to be like slim
To be fashionable?
to be fashionable, do you?
God, no.
But all the hot couture comes off in like size 6s and 8s.
Well, you know, it's been a problem in the fashion industry for the longest time, and that's why you have a lot of more brands putting out, you know, plus size ranges for their clothes. There are some certain silhouettes that only would work for a smaller body type, and that's okay. Like, I don't feel, in the same way that, you know, nobody should ever be body shamed for being big or whatever, it's the same way that people should never be body shamed for being small as well. Because either it hurts either way, you know? So yeah, there are some clothes that would only look, because of the silhouette and the structure, will only look a particular way on a particular size of woman, but doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, a bigger woman is not allowed to wear it. It just wouldn't look the same. That's it. I mean, it would still look good, but it just wouldn't have the same silhouette that was intended in the sketches, which I think is okay to say.
When we talk about entertainment, when we talk about fashion, the industry has really evolved in Nigeria. So the business is one that a lot of Nigerians would understand or kind of understand.
Yes, they're beginning
the rest
to,
of Africa will not necessarily get it. What's in the business for someone like you when you think about your future in fashion?
It's a growing industry. In the last 10 years, it's grown exponentially. We have more brands that are being talked about on a global scale. Brands like Maki O, Orin Culture, Diola Sego, Larry Da Silva, Bridget Wishika, all these great brands that people are talking about. They've been put on the map with platforms like Lagos Fashion and Design Week. Fashion is a universal language. Every single country, tribe, culture has its own, you know, way of dressing, way of life, and all of that is related to fashion and style. So there's so much I can do with that. I can take it to a more international scale. With the more knowledge I have, traveling around the world and exploring new cultures, that will broaden my horizons, and I can get to speak from a more learned point of view. So yeah, there's a lot I can do with it.
Or the multiple jobs you have, being a blogger, being a TV presenter, being a writer,
consultant,
you know, a personal stylist. What do you love the most? What do you enjoy the most?
I think honestly, I can't pick one. I would say that yes, it is, with all the stress in Nigeria and Lagos, it is harder to write because you get writer's block. Because there's just so much visual noise and also like life noise around you. You just can't find a minute to just think that, okay, let me write this article for 2.5 hours. That's the most challenging. But I love all of them because each and every single one of them allows me to express myself in different ways.
I need to dig into your personal life before I go out for drinks with you.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
So who am I going to be fighting with if they catch me out on a drink tonight with you?
I'm an invisible human being because I'm very single.
So when are we getting you a girl?
The thing is, honestly, like in anything I do, I want to put in 110%. And I feel like right now there's just way too much going on in my career, and I need to nurture that first. And when that, you know, kind of gets to the point where I want it to get to, it doesn't necessarily have to be like the zenith of it. Like when it gets to a manageable point where some things can just like work on their own, and I can think about that because I don't want to like half-ass anything. I don't want to, you know, start dating and be like, oh, don't have time. I don't, you know, that's happened to me before actually, and it wasn't fun. You know, someone did that to me.
How did you let go of this fine boy?
No, I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? It's fine, and I understood afterwards that it was because, you know, she was busy, super busy, and she was focusing on her career. I had to work. She had to, you know, do all these things, and I was there like, but you don't have time for me. And that's because I wasn't as busy. But now that I'm super busy, I'm like,
you get to understand.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I get it. So I wouldn't, but the only difference is I wouldn't date anybody now because it won't be fair to them and fair to me to do that.
Before I let you go on the show, what we do is we try to inspire you young people, young talents to believe in themselves. And I'm not sure what your definition of success is. I'd like you to share that with us, and a word of inspiration to all those who have talents in them and I'm not sure how to monetize those skills.
All right, so young people, let's just get real for a second. Being yourself is the most important thing that you can ever do. If you're yourself 24/7, amazing things start happening. You can go to school for your passion, and when you do get out of school with your degree, you can work day and night at that passion till it becomes your career. And when it becomes your career, it wouldn't feel like a job because it's what you love doing. I would say that nobody else can tell you who you are. You alone can tell yourself who you are. Measuring success should not be by anybody else's standards but yourself. Success doesn't have to be the number of cars you drive or how much is in your bank account. Success could be having a family, having a career that you can be proud of, and being a person of integrity. So don't ever for a second judge your life based on what another person is doing, because you're completely different. Follow your own dreams and make your own rules. Yeah. It's getting a little silly now, I'm like,
I love deep stuff. Catch DENOLA on his social media handles on
DENOLA Gray on Instagram, DENOLA Nova on Snapchat, and DENOLA Gray on Twitter. Bye, everybody.
See you later.
See ya.
With us till the end of this episode, and of course I hope you had as much fun as my team and I did during this photo shoot. Join us on social media and continue the conversations on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. We're at The Miss B Show. Until next time, see you. I'm Miss B and I'm Simply Deep.